All right, just so very proud of our football team. For them to come out and play against a really good SMU squad and to play with the energy, the passion, they played relentless all day long. I guess we did something to create Mother Nature not really liking us a whole lot because I think Jeff must have been talking about all the adversity. Well, we got lightning now, Jeff. So. But, I mean, even through that, our guys, when you walked into the locker room during the delay, I mean, the mindset, the attitude, no adversity was going to distract this football team. And to come out like they did, to get the stop, the very first play with the big touchdown run, that's what I wanted to see with the character of this football team. But, want to know this week, because of everything that they had done up to this point, we got a chance to hoist a trophy there at the end of today. And that is something that was a goal that we started off with. We wanted to go undefeated in the Western Division. We were able to accomplish that goal today. Nothing bigger than that, for what these kids have poured into this program, just to see them smile, to see them celebrate together, to know how hard they work for it and how hard they prepare is pretty special. I'm honored to be their coach. We're looking forward to, being able to enjoy this one for tonight, but then you got to come back to work tomorrow. And, because the journey's not done. We just ensured ourselves one more opportunity to be able to play this game together. And we are definitely going to enjoy every second. You look at the guys. I can go. The defense did a remarkable job. Against one of the best offenses in the country. Those guys challenged. our two corners did just phenomenal. It was so very impressive to watch them. Our offensive line. Wow. I don't even know what we finished up rushing for. I think it's over 330 yards rushing, 330 yards passing. We scored in the red zone. Time of possession, we're able to win that. Those guys up front deserve a lot of credit, and everybody within this team, our staff, we're extremely proud of that group.
Coach, first off, congratulations on winning the AAC Western Division Championship. You guys deserve every bit of that. But I want to say it obviously didn't affect the outcome of the game, but in hindsight, you go back to that timeout on the last drive of SMU before halftime. In hindsight, do you regret that at all? You have full time to kind of get down the field there?
I'm sure I'll look back at it and see what it is. I'm excited that we won the game tonight. So that's the biggest thing that we focused on, is that regardless of what situation came up, I thought our guys, they went out there and got the job done.
Mike, I said earlier in the week that you allowed the guys this week to talk about winning the Western Division title. Okay? They were able to do that after weeks of leading up to this point. Now that you've had the trophy today, you win the Western title, what does it mean for this program going forward?
Well, for this team, they'll always be remembered. It was something they've been able to set out and accomplish something. That trophy will always sit on our shelves. Their pictures will always be on our walls. But at the end of the day, this was not the ultimate goal. We still have a lot in front of us. We've talked about the focus that is necessary to get to this point, to not get caught up by any distraction, by any outside influence, to control what we can control. And our guys, they've done a great job with that. We just got done talking in the locker room that that's a great win. It's one that we will remember forever. But at the end of the day, that's not the ultimate goal. And now we can focus on that coming into next week and finishing up the regular season. We wanted to go undefeated at home, and we're going to have that opportunity with an explosive East Carolina squad coming in. And there's still so much to play for.
During the lightning break, if you came back, it was a critical time. Facing third down, and you immediately get the stop, and then you get the run. Does that speak to what this team? I don't know what it was like in the run.
It definitely speaks to the character, to the details, the focus, the maturity. It was a 30. I don't know what the break length was, but we went through and we practiced this in fall camp. We had a lightning strike, in one of our practices. We went through and just lived through that situation. And if you put your guys, if you teach their guys how to prepare for those adverse situations when they come up, you see the comfort. You see there was nobody that was uptight with it. We knew exactly the process. The coaches did what we said we were going to do, and then you see the result when our guys took the field. They were prepared to come out and respond, and that was a huge part in the game. And really, I thought help gave us a great deal of momentum to finish it.
Coach, you had so much outside adversity this season with the injuries, the suspensions, the weather. This has really shaped your football team. they've really shown like what they are.
Yeah, I think that, through adversity, through success, your character is shown. And, our guys that, I remember the trip to Orlando, and that was a hard trip back. We challenged our guys after that week and how we prepare, the intent, the focus, the passion, and they've responded every day. The weather, the things that we can't control. That's part of the game, but you see a mature football team, one that's played 35 freshmen in the last 2 years. You see a group that, through the experiences, they know how to respond to those circumstances, and that's what makes you proud as a coach. It's 100% those guys, the assistant coaches. They've got to buy into it, but I'm really proud of them.
Coach, you got hit with the unsportsmanlike call.
Yeah,
Lingered a little longer than I thought they would. Was that?
Yeah, that's something I'm embarrassed. I think, to be honest with you, that's something I'm embarrassed that I got an unsportsmanlike. That's I obviously was not. I had an emotional reaction, and I did step on the field. That was wrong of me, and I got called for it. So you talk to your players about maintaining composure, and that was one moment where I should have stepped back about 6 more inches, and we wouldn't have had that. But still, once again, our guys responded, and that's something that I'm gonna make sure that won't ever happen again.
Coach, you had 2 rushers over 100 yards. Did you see something in the pregame preparation, or was it something that the game developed, and why did they have that?
Well, I think a lot of it goes to those guys up front, given an opportunity. Our running backs did a great job. We challenged them last night in our final meetings about, when you get to that second level, you got to make one miss. And if you can do that, then we got a chance to have some big runs. And, I know there was 2 or 3, 50-plus yard runs that we were able to break. And but they were also getting clean to that second level. And so, that was that SMU front was one that was aggressive. They've got some guys there that will play this game at the next level. And but our guys had a real hunger to go out there and perform at a high level, and that's a great day anytime you can run the football like that.
How happy are you for Anthony Miller adding his name to the record books?
Well, Anthony is a phenomenal young man, and I love coaching him because I get to coach him so hard. He embraces that instruction, those challenges, and he has earned everything that he's ever gotten. And to be able to coach him these last few years, to see him have that success, it's definitely a special experience, and that's why we talk about maximizing every day. What he's done, we're going to enjoy every second we get to coach Anthony Miller, Riley Ferguson, Gabe Kuhn, Christian Johnson, John Cook, all the seniors, because they do this together, and they love each other so much, and it's fun to see them have their names etched in a record book.
Have Riley been pushing for more carries near the goal line?
Yeah, I tell you what, Riley's been telling me about this move, and after 2 years, I finally got to see it, and it actually worked out well. So,
you were missing. It seemed like Pop and Mayhew didn't play today. Just one, what's their status going forward? But then 2,
Yeah.
What do you say about Coxey's?
oh, I tell you, it was huge. Phil went out early in the game. Pop was not available. We had some injuries that showed up today that I don't have the final report on it now. But you see once again a freshman. That big situations, a couple huge third down conversions. He went out on the field and he doesn't look like a freshman. Because he's prepared for the opportunity. And our guys with each example, they're able to grow from that. And so I was really proud of Coxey, proud of all of our guys. I know Anthony had another big night and well deserved. But you see everybody that we have. Mashane Slade came in, had a couple really big plays, a big run, a couple big catches. So all those guys did a phenomenal job.
How's the balance you had offensively? This was the first time since I think the season opener where you game where you were rushing and passing. How much easier does it make offense? I know you guys have made it look easy a lot, but just having that balance, how important that is that to you?
No, it's huge because, you make teams have to defend everything. And, for us to be able to have the explosive runs, it opens up the play actions. You're able to have those one-on-one opportunities out on the perimeter, and that was a big part of the game.
Coach, in 2014, the Tigers had a big tie in the conference championship, but this year we got the outright championship. How much does this championship mean to the city and to the Memphis football program?
Well, right now we have the Western Division, and that's the only thing that we can control to this point. But we know that we've earned the right to play in the conference championship game. That's not next week. Next week we got East Carolina. We've got to prepare for that to put ourselves in the best position possible. But then we will get to play one more game. What that means for this city, it means everything. Because tonight this city gets to celebrate. It's not just our football program. It's everybody that has supported this football team. Everybody that's invested so many years of cheering the Tiger Walk. What we've done with the Liberty Bowl. Our university. This is a program that is progressing. Right, we're continuing to push. We were able to recruit at such a high level, the best 2 signing classes in school history, because people want to be here. And now it's our job to continue to elevate that and continue to push forward.
Speaking of celebrations, how are you planning on celebrating?
We got a couple official visits in, so I think we're gonna enjoy the recruiting tonight.
Thanks, Norvell.
All right, thanks, guys.